Cool. Can someone open that and make sure like they're not actually listening to us prepping? Um,
Yeah.
cool. So
Oh,
On.
Hi, and welcome back to Dice Addicts Anonymous. We're all tired.
Yes.
Stardate 2022. All is not looking good on the Enterprise, but we're here to play D&D. So cheers to that. Last time we left off, the
Doesn't look like our face cameras are on.
oh no,
Oh, now
What?
they are.
are
They
we?
weren't showing up for a little bit. They're on.
We're good.
Bizarre.
Good.
Okay. Well, last time we left off, Hazor and Kevlin had just showed up to the castle, and the rest of them had just caught word that they had arrived. Good news. Kevlin's still there. Bad news. Hazor is not still there. Unfortunately, Hazor had to attend to some personal business, and the players will have to learn more about that in the next 5 minutes. So we leave off where we did. You guys were running down the hallway back towards the quarters. I don't remember who was in the lead.
Not
Who was in
me.
front? All right. Keo is in front. All right, Keo, you're running down the hallway. You round the corner. You almost slip on the slippery cobblestones at the bottom of the stairs.
No, I do. I do slip, and it's really funny.
She slips, and it's really funny. She smacks her head. Dante looks down and sees her absolutely wipe out. Completely floored.
I just walk by. I don't.
Station follows shortly after and also sees Keo struggling to get up and look at him and look at herself and gets back up.
Fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I'm fine.
All
You
right.
sure? You kind of. It looks like kind of.
No, I'm good. Let's keep going.
All right.
All right. Keo, do you keep running or are you more cautious this time?
No, I keep running.
Okay. She speeds past Dante, like totally knocking his shoulder out of the way, and bursts through the doors like, Kevlin, you turn around and you see Keo like on a very bad hair day. She's like soaked, and she's just burst through the doors. Keo, you see Kevlin sitting at a table, eating porridge with berries, but not magical berries. Oh, and the berry bag on the table, and she's just eating.
Well, hello
Good.
there. What happened
Where-
to you? You look like a mess.
I fell. It's fine. How are you? Are you okay? What's going on?
Oh, I'm fine.
How did you get here? What happened? Where have you been? We thought you died.
Oh, I was on the other side of the army where they were camping.
You infiltrated the army? The enemy army?
Yeah, I set my blade through the portal. I don't know how well it did.
Do you still have your blade?
Yeah, it's right there.
I
You
can't.
see her blade lodged in the table next to her.
Set my blade through the portal. Came out very bloody. I don't know how effective it was. But they seemed
Yeah.
to close the portal down after it, so.
That's good. Wow, I'm really glad you made it out alive. Station and I were really worried. We thought something had happened to you.
Do you have news on Hazor?
I don't know.
Why didn't he return with you?
Do I have news on. Oh.
Yes, you do have news on Hazor, but I guess I have to say it because that's like recent stuff. All right, so I'm going to channel my inner Ruth. Okay, so Hazor, came back and like he was super distressed and he wasn't really sure how to feel about a whole lot of this, the whole dead elf city, and he's not really sure about the Fae, and that kind of hurt my feelings. But it was okay. I understood. But Hazor had to go on a quest because he felt that after all this and with all this distress, he needed to really find himself. And then he found out from the steward about Saul's sacrifice, and he was like, "Wow, this was." He felt like he was finally a part of something, but then he remembered that he was a part of something before, and he really misses family. And then he got mad because he hasn't avenged them yet. So he's gone on a journey of self-discovery for a little while. So, yeah, I don't know when Hazor is going to get back. He left the berry bag.
You what?
Berry bag. It's right next to me.
Where? Give me one.
On the table next to me.
Station snatches it up.
I'm keeping it. Please, it has my stuff in it.
He looks in there. He's like, "These aren't berries. What is all this?"
That's my stuff. You gotta dig down. You think of berries and dig down.
Think of berries and dig
He sadly closes it up and puts it back on the table.
down. Oh, sensation. No berries.
I reached in the bag and grabbed some berries for him.
All right. Dante, you kind of. Oh, I see. Andrew, could you increase Ruth's volume by a little bit? Supposedly, people in the audience can't hear.
Uh,
I'm getting
I'll do
texts
my
from
best.
parents saying, "Can't hear you."
I'll do my
You
absolute
might
best.
also want to try to be louder yourself, Ruth.
Am I being quiet?
A little bit.
No.
Just a little bit, though. Not like super quiet, but just like
Oh no.
take it up a notch.
What?
Oh no.
What?
Oh. Go on. I'll figure this out, Carl. Go on.
Okay.
Don't
All
worry
right.
about it.
Cool. So, Dante, you walked in after a little while of this. Everyone's kind of like freaking out about various things, and you kind of see this other fairly important person walk in. He's got fancy clothes on. He's got like the fancy shoes and everything, and he's just entered on the door on the other side of the room.
I'm gonna watch this dude.
He walks towards the rest of them and towards the others and goes, "Well, I hate to be interrupting your reunion here, but unfortunately the steward cannot meet you in person. He's got issues to attend to in undisclosed locations. However, you have been ordered to fulfill the mission that that he wanted laid out beforehand, as well, new oath sworn. Unfortunately, that whole like official swearing of oath part will have to wait for a later date. But consider this a trial run, and if you do very well, he'll pay you well. So here we go. He unfurls this scroll that has a map on it and slams it on the table. The map shows, well, this area. Hint, hint, you are there. For reference, Vitterbrid is there.
Was
Was
there.
And Haldom's there. Got it? Cool.
Yes, sir.
Very cool. All right. He goes, you see, the issues at hand are, His Eminence, the steward, would like to unite the Highlands. However, he needs certain materials to do that. Said materials and resources can be found in a few places, but the most convenient of which happens to be in the mountains east of us. The problem is the only people who know how to dig that deep to get said materials that are supposedly down there are currently kept in captivity in Haldom. Do you see the issue here?
I feel like one of the other places might be more convenient. Can you explain these other places that might potentially be more convenient?
Like,
Or is that classified information?
well, it requires us to take back a certain mountain, which a mine is present in, which would be inclined for the dwarves to reoccupy.
Right. I'm saying that you said this was one of the options, and it's just the most convenient option.
The other option to dig would be in the moors directly north of us. However, we would have to further provoke the Druidic Order, which currently we do not wish to do, considering we have already sizably taken away lands on the coast that used to be theirs. This opportunity allows us to build alliances and get significant ore, some of which supposedly has mysterious properties that we are not sure can be confirmed yet, but we would like to know.
Would this ore you're speaking of happen to be about, I don't know, 22 pounds per square foot?
I have no idea. I haven't a
Understandable.
clue about rocks.
Most people here
and
don't know the
stuff.
imperial system. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking.
I have no idea what an imperial system even is.
So you need us to go to Haldom and infiltrate the city and free the dwarves, correct?
Oh,
That's
no,
what-
no, no, no. We don't need you to infiltrate. We just need you to go and enter as normal people, get in touch with the dwarves, and just let them know. The rest of it will be handled. See, currently, most of the Ualas, who are, as you know, in control of Haldom, are currently holed up in Barry, which we are sieging. So nothing to be afraid of. There will be no armies to quell any revolts in the city of Haldom, which would be an
Understood.
absolute shame for them to occur.
So you want us to prevent riots in the city of Haldom? Is that what you're saying?
I am saying that it would be an awful shame while all of the guards are away fighting a war that a certain enslaved population would happen to break out in riots.
It would be a shame. So you want us to prevent that from happening?
I absolutely do not want you to be participating in these things.
Ah, I get it. I get it.
Did it really take you that long?
What,
you-
Gante?
Are you gonna provide transportation to Hold'em, or are we supposed to get there on our own?
Well, you see, if I provided you horses, then that would be one less horse for each person of you not to be used by one of us in the siege. Would be a little tricky there, wouldn't it? So, I can provide you a cart, maybe a pony, at best. But if the pony dies, it's going to be on your dime.
Well, and then we'd have to bring stuff for the pony too, wouldn't we?
Well, yes. You would also have to come up with some sort of cover. So, now, the main road leads through Nestros, which, if you have any of you ever been to the city? No?
What is a Nestros?
Have I?
It is a giant walled fortification.
If I was
Interesting.
there, I was probably unconscious.
Carl, have I been there?
No.
No, okay.
He goes, so you'll need to sneak through there. Might be a little tricky. They're on high guard there, considering it's one of the main fortifications that stands between Barry and where the Ulas chieftain sits in Haldum, i.e., where all of his family is. So it will be crawling with people, and you need to not look suspicious. Unfortunately, we feel that because of the added security, there's a chance you may be detained there for an indefinite amount of time, and you have to be prepared for this.
So you're telling us the most convenient plan you had was for us to try to sneak through one of the most heavily fortified areas in between these two cities, and we might be detained, and that's part of the plan?
Well, it was either that or incur the wrath of the gods, yes.
Is there not some other way, some other, safer way to hold them from here?
The only other way to Haldum would be by riverboat, which would go right through the battleground, or you could take the road through Newport.
What's the catch on Newport? There seems like there's something wrong with every place that you've listed.
Well, considering we know quite a deal about you because we have informants, we're not completely ignorant of what happens in our kingdom. We do know that you have some interesting friends in Newport that required you to do a certain job, and then
Right.
yes,
And then we did that job.
See, the problem about your certain friends is they tend to have reoccurring jobs.
Okay, so it's perfect. That gives us another. What do you mean?
And Station, it's a bad idea to go through Newport. We can't be we can't be connected to the Gillen brothers again.
Listen, I got arrested there once. I was detained there.
Yes, but the detainment in Nestros won't be a criminal detainment. It's just a necessary detainment. Everyone who comes in the city
Okay, all right. You
is
know
being
what?
detained.
You know
And you
what?
just have to not be suspicious.
You obviously thought these plans through, and this is probably the best one. So I will go with your plan. Whatever.
I mean,
If
you know of a different route to Haldum,
listen to me. I lost a good friend. You know this. And he used to do all this thinking for us, and now I'm scrambling to try to figure it all out. And I just want what's best for everybody. So I trust your plan. I apologize for being out of line.
I'm not really sure what that figure of speech means, but of course. Is that a saying up north? Out of line.
No, it's a saying down south.
I see.
If you provided us with some official documents saying
That
we
would
need
be most terrible. If you had a
Keo,
seal from us saying that you had business there, they would most certainly detain you.
Keo, you also know how bad we are with official documents.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
what was the incident with
How
the official?
We don't
bad
need
are
to
you
talk
guys?
about. We don't
They're
need to
not
talk
very
about
What
good with
happened?
documentation. I'll just say that.
I'm great with documentation.
You seem to have not been with the party when they had a malfunction.
you don't need
I
to
should say.
Yeah, Gante remembers.
That's
was
when I
not
joined this
there.
group. Not very fun time.
I joined after you.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So, in short, we move on.
Other than the planned route, is there any help that you can give us? Any support, or are we just
We're just on our own.
Beyond that, giving you gear, whatever you need, supplies. We will have an informant in Haldom. If you meet up with him, then it will be wonderful. He will be going under the alias George.
Oh, it's a pretty lame
What
name.
does George look like?
I cannot tell you that.
Okay.
when do you suggest we leave? Like immediately?
I would suggest you leave within a day. If you stay too long, then the plans might be subverted.
Okay.
So, until then, we will have to figure something else out. But just know that if you complete this journey, the steward fully plans on keeping his promises on establishing you in your landed territories. If you succeed, that is. If you die, then you died honorably.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Well, I will certainly see. Maybe not you, but I will see. With that, he goes, think it over. Let me know whatever you need.
Do you know anywhere where I could get some neurotoxins, perchance?
I don't know what a neurotoxin is.
Most unfortunate.
I believe that neurotoxins are somewhat related to monster trucks, if I recall. But I don't know what that is, so I just know they're related.
I opened a
Oh
can of
my
worms
gosh.
here.
I can't with this.
I
Oh
didn't even
gosh.
think of the fact that nobody
Season
would
1
know
of
what a
Dice Addicts
neurotoxin was.
Anonymous. Just survive. Season 2, go free the mountain. Season 3, question mark? Season 57, station with monster trucks runs over the highlands.
I'm gonna try to play this character so long that eventually he gets a monster truck. My goal. That's how long he needs to survive.
He needs to survive like 900 years.
900. Stations like sitting here like, yeah, I can do that.
Wait, is the guy still here?
No, he's
Damn
well,
it.
currently he's walking away, but yeah.
Okay. I yell after him. Is there like an apothecary or some sort of pharmacological expert that can tell me what this does? And I pull out the vial of the mysterious vial that we got, one of the relics.
Oh. He looks at that and goes, I have not a clue what that is, and I don't think there's an apothecary on Earth that could tell you.
Okay. Sounds good.
That thing looks like it needs an exorcist.
Do you have any good exorcists?
Unfortunately, also no.
Hmm. The
We
only
only hear
person
about
I
them
knew.
every now and then. Yes, your friend was likely fitting the description of one. But unfortunately, we don't know where they show up because they're rather secretive.
See.
Well, thanks anyway. We'll let you know when we make a decision.
Right.
Well, what do we think?
I think I exhausted all other options. I don't think we have much of a choice. If we decline, I don't think we'll be in very good relations with anyone around here if we decline.
Well, we've kind of already accepted, so if we decline now, we'll probably just die.
Exactly. We'll be on the run forever if we decline.
What about you, Kevlin? Any objections?
No. It seems
Okay.
like you guys are gonna have to do this.
What do you mean, you guys?
Kevlin,
Well,
you don't have
I
to join
wasn't-
us.
I wasn't there when you guys signed up for it, but I'm gonna go with you guys because I'm.
I think it's safer for you here.
I have a 6-foot sword.
Now that you mention it, we probably should have asked if she was supposed to come with us.
Hmm. Well, I guess we're gonna have to leave her here.
I'm not going to be
Most
left here.
unfortunate.
The berry bag goes with me.
What's so important about a bag of berries?
It
Wait a
has all
minute.
my stuff in it.
I am
Kevlin-
confused, but
Kevlin, is Hazor in
okay.
there?
No. He went on some soul searching and then ran out of the freaking castle. I don't know where he is.
Kevlin, think about Hazor and reach into the bag.
I will think about Hazor and reach into the bag.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Pull my hand out and there's no Hazor.
There is a berry, though.
There's a berry, though. Here you go.
Yeah, don't eat that one. Let me see it.
Here you go.
Hazor? Is it you?
Definitely not, but you feel so inclined to eat it right now.
Station holds
I
it up
reach
to
in
his
the-
eye. If only I had some kind of a seeing device on my eyeball, I could investigate this further.
Hazor is not in the berry.
Puts the berry into his pocket. Station keeps this one berry in his pocket.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me, Station.
Okay. Can I use the d20 I rolled earlier?
No. Definitely not.
There you go, Carl. You can see that. It's an 8.
An 8.
No.
Am I rolling the? Is there any skill I'm
You
rolling
feel
this with?
called by the berry to eat it. It is calling
Station,
your name.
Starts jittering, knowing that it's in his pocket and he hasn't eaten it yet.
You hear your heart throbbing and growing faster and faster. You need to eat that berry.
I don't need to eat it. I don't need to eat it. So he's just slapping himself.
You want to eat it.
Roll again.
Okay.
You need to eat
Oh.
it. Station, I'm sorry, but autopilot takes over and you just find yourself with the berry in your hand right in front of your face.
Covered in lint now from my pocket. Station, he looks around, make sure no one's looking for a brief moment, and he scarfs it up.
How was that
Anyone?
berry? I was looking the whole time.
Dante's just left. Like, he straight up left.
I've been sitting
It's
at the
like-
table staring at you.
Ruth's
Station
just
feels a
watching
little
Satan
bit-
slowly descend into madness.
Is that a good
Station's a
berry?
little apprehensive about whether or not he just ate Hazor or not.
It wasn't Hazor, it was just a berry, man. I can get you more berries.
Just a berry.
Just a berry.
Where do we go to like confirm
Yeah,
we've
it's just a
accepted-
berry.
Just a berry.
I'm sorry, what was that, Kemper?
I said, where do we go to like tell them that we accept the mission?
Well, there's not really a designated place. You just kind of need to provide a list of things that you need.
Okay.
So, I mean, find anyone that works at the castle.
Okay, I like step out into the hall.
Boy, it's a good thing Dante's already left.
All right. There is a maid walking down the hallway.
I pull her over. Do you have like a piece of paper and a thing that something that I could write with? Or can you get one for
Looks
me?
at you and goes, I don't, madam. I could probably find you some paper.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Sure. Why do you need paper?
Well, we're going on a thing, and I need to write a list of things that I need.
This is official business.
I'm sorry. Paper's expensive.
It's a shopping list.
And so are people's lives, and there are people's lives at stake. We need this
I
paper.
poke out and go, I have paper.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Well, why
And
didn't you just say
it's-
something earlier?
Because you guys walked away.
Okay.
Well, technically, Dante is the only one that really walked away. But yeah.
Kyo grabs some paper and starts writing a list.
I give her my ink and quill. Like, I thought you guys knew I had paper since I write so
No,
much.
I don't know everything that you have on you, Kevlin.
Well, Dante is just big chillin', so he doesn't know what's going on right now.
Like 100 pieces of paper on me.
Kevin, you know how much money you could sell that paper for in this town? Apparently a lot.
Apparently a lot, but I like my pieces of paper, so.
You really need 100 blank pieces of paper?
Yes.
Maybe you can get rid of like half of them.
All right.
Get us
Well,
a little bit
actually,
of
it's
spending money.
99 now because you're about to use
It
it
is
on the shopping
99.
list. So
It's
mark it as
99.
99 on your sheet, Ruth.
So sad. Buy my triple digits.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I finish writing my list.
all right. Cool. You write your list. Does everyone know how to write in this party?
Well, Dante
Yes.
does, but he's currently not with the others.
That is true. So, Alrighty. So everyone writes down their list, and I suppose Dante's in his room? Question
Yeah,
mark?
Dante just left, big chillin'. Probably actually just big chillin' in like a hallway or something somewhere, just chillin'.
I'm just imagining like D- Dante, like every like 80s movie where they're like standing on leaning up against a wall, just doing nothing.
Yeah,
Just
that's
for the
he's
sake
straight
of
up
the
just leaning.
aesthetic.
He's just leaning up against a wall, just chillin'.
Cigarette in his mouth, just like killing time.
Dante is the
Not quite
Fonz.
that part, but yeah.
Oh goodness. Oh, all right. So you guys come up with a list, Dante. I suppose you come up with a list somehow and get it to someone.
Yeah, I would hopefully think that somebody would decide to go try to find
Yeah.
Dante and make him write a list, but I'm not going to speak
Well,
for the
at
party or
some point,
anything.
a
Wink,
meal's going
wink.
to come around, and they're gonna bring food, and you could probably just tell the server at that point. But
Yeah,
um,
that'd be a great idea.
it's
Hey,
also
Mr.
not the most secure
Serverman.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
it's also not the
Mr.
most secure line.
Mr. Serverman, I need poison. Where can you get me poison?
Hello, random peasant. I require a severe reagent of deathly proportions.
Yes, that's why I'm saying it would be nicer if somebody from the party was at some point goes to get Dante and makes him write something down. But
Well,
again, I will not speak for the party.
I
So
One of us
whatever
suppose
wanna
happens,
go
what
find
the
happens.
him.
party does.
Does one
Station
of us
can't hear
wanna
a
go
word
find
you're
him?
saying.
Like nobody can because Dante's not speaking.
Exactly.
Does one of us wanna go find Dante? Or are we
Who?
just assuming Dante?
Oh, Gante. I think he went out into the hall.
Should we go find him to force him to write the stuff, or do we think he can do it by himself?
I think he's fine.
He's fine?
I think he's fine.
Yeah, I figured that
Okay.
would happen.
All right. So you guys put together the list. Sometime later, the same guy comes around again. He exchanges formalities. He takes the list. He runs in, and then he leaves the room. He bumps into you, Gante. And
Dante, I'm gonna slap all of y'all when I see y'all next.
and he goes, "Have you come up with a list? I presume you're on this."
No, I didn't realize that they wrote a list, and so Dante just takes it. Doesn't even bother to ask. Takes it. I'm presuming he has a will or something. Takes that too, and then just writes down his list, and then just shoves it back in his face. Like, there you go.
He looks at the list and goes, "Right. Mm-hmm.
It's a shopping list. What's out of the ordinary, huh? We're going on an expedition. I don't see the problem here.
He goes, right. And he leaves and eyes you suspiciously.
Dante just starts playing with his daggers, just like playing with them, just acting as if he didn't
I'm
see
just
him.
waiting for the day he drops the daggers and like gets teleported to the floor.
Yeah, he may do
Oh
that for
gosh.
comedic value at one point on purpose.
Um so after a while, I presume you guys head back to your rooms. Kevlin, you get your own room. So it goes right now. Dante,
Mine was first. Yeah,
Station, Keo, Kevlin.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Ooh.
After a while, there's a knock at the door, and there's there is wild grain that has been boiled in a little bit of spices. Congratulations, you have primitive risotto, my guys. Except without cream or cheese or any of the things that make risotto wonderful. Just the rice.
Soupy rice.
This stuff trash.
Well, to be fair, the spice trade has not really been invented yet, so yeah.
So sad.
They got like oregano, and that's it.
If only they
Is it
knew how to make
hot?
a nice pesto.
It is a little warm, but not particularly.
Okay.
It's
Means we
like,
got served last.
indeed, you have. So there's a knock at the door. You guys open it. Rice. But like not great rice. It's like that fat rice, like almost like orzo. Um,
Ew.
So, like
yeah.
bear?
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bear rice. What? Um, you guys all open your doors, and I don't know if any of you look to the side. You make eye contact with the others.
Dante does, because he's just weird.
So pick up your bowls. Do you head back in? Do you guys try to cooperate?
Station's gonna sit out in the hallway and eat out there
Yeah, Kia will sit with him.
like a tornado drill.
I suppose I shall eat with you guys.
Dante still has his head poked out of the door because he's, again, a weirdo. He sees them congregating and thinks, well, I guess I need to go over there. And so he joins them.
You all get together. Rice is not great, but like it's okay. Clearly, the food downgrades significantly when the steward's away.
Hmm.
This is disgusting.
Station realizes he might be allergic to rice.
Why?
My throat feels kind of weird. Um, does
Do
anyone
you
want?
want berries?
Does anyone want my rice meal?
No, but I can give you some berries.
Station,
It's kind of
that
hard to
is
breathe.
too promising of an officer, not of an offer to pass up. You're like, what?
Berries?
Station's going full crack addict on berries.
Yeah, give me your bowl and I'll fill it with berries.
He pours all the rice out on the floor.
Rice just splatters against the wall.
Oh.
Wait, who's on my left? I just
I
dumped it
think that
out.
would be Dante.
Oh no!
Wait, wouldn't that be, if we're going in order this way, it
I
would
think
be
it's-
Kyo. Depends
No,
on
think
the.
it's Theo.
if it's like
It depends on the
It's
facing.
Dante.
Like, well, it
No,
depends
it
on the
would be
facing.
you.
Oh.
Because it's like
Got
Dante's
rice
room,
left.
Station's room, Kyo's room, and then hallway in front.
Hmm.
Wait, so
Depends on, yeah, it
who did I just
depended on
pour
the
rice on?
orientation. So, yeah.
Dante.
Dante.
Mm.
It's on Dante's lap.
There's now rice all over Dante's shoes.
Well,
Berries, please, berries.
Yeah, give me your bowl. I fill it with berries. And hand it
Dante
back.
just takes out his daggers and looks at Sation very angrily.
Station looks over.
Not the pot. Oh gosh. So, you guys do notice that Dante's daggers are different.
Well, first of all, he has daggers in the first place, which is different, period.
Yeah, Dante has stuff now. And you're like, what?
Since when did you
Yeah,
get
he has a cloak,
stuff?
too, which you would have visibly seen to be very different from the piece of garbage he had on before.
Since when did you get stuff?
As of, yesterday.
You went shopping yesterday?
No, Morlanda went shopping for me.
Man, he went shopping for you guys, but he ditched me and Hazor? Man.
I cannot speak for him, but he left
He
us
legit was
presents.
with us, and he just left.
Dude,
Oh,
he
he-
left
And
me
gave you
the
presents?
yummiest salmon I've ever had.
He
Yeah, he
came
gave us
give you
goodies.
presents?
He must like us more than you, apparently.
Well,
Probably
he's the
'cause
one
we're
that
adults.
transported. He's the one that
Must
transported us
be,
in a
must
different
be.
place.
Kevin is not pleased.
Angsty teenager.
I'm technically a preteen.
Ah, that makes it even worse.
Whoa.
Hang on.
Is 13
Station
a preteen?
Yeah.
13
Station
is a
gestures at
teenager.
Kyo.
It's a teenager.
Station's gonna gesture at Kyo like this.
She looks over.
Did you? I've been thinking. Kevlin was on the wrong side of the portal. Apparently sliced up a bunch of people. And Hazor is missing? I think we can't trust her right now.
Think she's a double agent?
I think she might have she might have killed him.
What's a double agent?
What the hell?
We're talking too loud.
He can't.
You guys are really, really loud.
Speaking as Dante, I was just
Station-
metagaming. I was just
Station's
metagaming.
just like, yo, I think she might have killed him.
Dante's like,
No,
huh?
no way, bro. We need to keep this under wraps.
You guys do realize we can all hear you, right?
Did you kill him?
No! I didn't kill him.
Then where is he?
On purpose.
I don't know. We arrived at the castle and then he ran away. I don't know where he is. He didn't tell me where he was going.
Did he exhibit any strange behavior before he left?
Don't think he shows emotion.
He is an orc, so that isn't,
I didn't
isn't
see
uncommon.
any emotion.
I
mean, he
not
was very-
uncommon.
I mean, I didn't see any emotion. He just left.
Devlin, roll.
Oh no.
See what you remember.
18.
You remember him being really solemn after hearing about what Saul did, and then he seemed internally bothered, but externally very Stonewally like.
I mean, he was acting weird because Saul died, but that's about it. But
You're also
kinda
not
off.
100% sure, but you think he might have mumbled the words BB Baba underneath his breath.
He also may have said BB Baba. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. It must be some
I
orcish
don't
thing.
know. It must have been. I don't know.
But that is something I believe he would say. I think you're telling the truth.
That's because I am. I have no reason to lie to you.
Kyo, Gante, what do you think?
I think this
No
rice
reason.
is trash.
This rice is trash.
I agree. Yo, anyone else want some berries?
Seems like a compelling offer compared to this garbage.
Oh my god.
I can fill our bowls full of berries if you guys want that.
Turns out Carl's just a bad cook in the game. You just can't make anything good. We need Jericho back.
Definitely a bad cook.
Carl's a
Newsflash:
great
Carl's a
cook.
bad cook out of game.
Hey
No,
yo.
he's
What?
not. He's good.
Hey.
I've
He's
eaten
not
his
a good.
food.
He's a good cook.
He's a
I've
great
eaten
cook.
I've
I
eaten
am
Carl's
joking.
cooking, and it is
I
just
got it while I was growing
Oddly
up,
enough,
and it was
I've never had
fantastic.
any of Carl's cooking. Oddly
That's
enough,
honestly really funny.
You're missing out, honestly.
yeah, dude.
very funny because that's the one he calls his best friend. He's never cooked for me, and I've
Okay,
never
I'm
cooked for
sorry.
him,
I
so,
only
you
started
know.
cooking for people since you moved away for college.
I mean, to be
No,
fair,
that's a
I
lie.
don't cook for anybody other than myself, so you know. And like I
Yeah,
cook
it's
very
okay.
rarely with my parents, but
I
that's
spend
it.
too much money when I cook food for my friends. But
It's really good
um,
though.
it do be good though.
I would pay for it.
We eat our
Everyone
very
heard that on the live stream, right? Like I can now get paid canonically by Ruth to
I'm your
cook.
sister. I don't have to pay you.
It's canon that you have to get paid now.
It's canon that I have
It's
to be
Not
in
paid
the
paying.
now.
lore.
I'm not paying.
Yeah, DM's rights.
I
Put it in the
give you
book.
chocolate.
But
I give you like
book.
fancy chocolate.
Rule number 37 of Q4K. Ruth does have to pay for Carl's cooking now.
Mom and Dad won't let you do that though.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Eating the.
We were
eating
talking
the
about
rice.
Right,
the
we're
rice.
roasting on the rice. And you
Yeah.
guys filled your bowls up with berries. Okay, who partakes in the berry eating?
Dante's gonna curiously partake in the berry eating.
I'm
Station
gonna
is going to
share.
refrain. Station will not be eating any berries today.
Station
Really?
doesn't
Yeah,
have the
you're-
choice. Station will be eating the berries.
I feel like
You're already
Station,
eating them.
Station is no longer hungry for anything but the berries.
Kyo finishes the rice because she was trying to be polite, but she'll have a few berries too.
I
All right.
also finished rice.
Everyone who eats the berries, I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Even me?
Yes, even you.
What do you know? A 20.
No.
And
Seven.
I'm not cheating. I actually did roll a 20.
I rolled a 5.
Hang on 1 second. Uh, 14 for me.
What did you roll, Ruth?
A whole 5.
5. What did you roll, Keo?
7.
7. Gotcha. Thank you very much. I will keep that in consideration for the next several sessions.
Oh no.
I rolled a 300, Carl. If you didn't hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
can't
hate to
roll
break
a
it to you,
300.
Station, you're hooked.
Yeah. Wait, so I rolled a 20. That means like berries were trash.
Well, doesn't mean that berries were trash. Just means that you're not under their influence yet. Anyway, I just realized that Kemper is listening to my Spotify playlist.
Oh, that's
I
your
was like,
playlist?
yeah, that is my playlist playing in the background. Yeah. Okay, so you guys eat. It is now over lunchtime. You guys are filled with the goodness of berries. And later in the afternoon, another knock is at y'all's doors, and there are bags full of mystery ingredients, all of which you asked for on your DMs to me earlier today. Except for Dante, there's a note that says, "Sorry, can't find neurotoxins," but it's spelled in the most horrific way possible, because they don't know what that word means, and instead, they have 4 vials of unknown substance. Or
Does Station have something outside his door?
whatever you requested. I guess food, but you're not very hungry for it. It looks so unappetizing.
Station didn't request any food.
You told me you requested food.
No, I didn't. I told you. You heard what I requested, and it was not food.
Oh.
Station didn't need anything. I
I
mean,
thought you requested food. There's also a note that says "Look out your window."
Station looks out the window.
There's a cart. It's
Is it jacked? Is it really high off the ground?
no, it's a normal height, but it's
Are the wheels really big?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do we have a horse?
it has the word monster, but it's spelled Munster.
Like the
written on
cheese.
the side.
Station is very happy at what he sees.
Did we get a horse for your cart?
No, but there is
Station has connections. Don't worry about it.
Station can just turn
is
into bear form.
there is a small fuzzy donkey tied to a pole nearby. A very fuzzy donkey.
How fuzzy? Exactly.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like matted fur and 10 being like a brand new plush toy, it's like a 13.
Can you quantify the amount of fuzz? Like, how many fuzzes are there?
Like, it's like a giant heavenly cloud.
No, give me a number.
It's a singular one large cloud.
How many wisps does that cloud have?
Wisps, like 5.
Okay. It's
I
a
don't
fair amount of
even know.
fuzz.
I don't even know what that even means on a donkey, but like, go off.
Sorry, Station's just,
It's a very fluffy donkey.
ever since he gave me that boosted intelligence from the salmon, I just, he can't not think about this
He
stuff.
needs to know the exact wisps on the donkey. Our viewership right now is going like, why is this important? Why is this relevant?
What is this? We're
Yeah.
talking about
What
rice.
is the we're gonna lose so many viewers just because of this the last 2 episodes being absolutely crackheaded in nature.
Impossible. It's impossible to lose viewership.
Oh,
This is riveting content.
riveting.
So much.
So there's not really much else that goes on. You guys get delivered. It's more rice. Apparently they're really trying to get rid of this rice. None of you really feel like eating it, and those berries feel so alluring, except for Dante. Dante's like, well, the berries were definitely better, but like, I guess I can eat the rice. So it's up to you. Dante has free choice of whether to pursue and ask Kevlin for berries. The rest of you have a hankering for those things.
Dante eats the rice.
He's gonna
Station
eat
looks.
the rice and berries.
Station's
I'm
gonna
gonna
peek
mix
out the
berries
door.
then.
Is there a place to discard of this rice in the hallway?
Not really.
Station is he concocts this plan. What can I do like an ops check here, Carl? To see what the doorways look like?
They are square. They have a cross beam at the top that doesn't stick out very far. And then they have posts. And then the
Posts.
Posts, indeed. But they're like embedded in the wall. But like they're
Like, can I put a bowl on that post?
not really, no.
Oh. Are there hinges on these doors?
Sort of. They're like more like wooden pegs.
Oh. Okay, Seishin's going to take his bowl of rice and he's gonna put on the dimensional ring and he's gonna sneak into Kyo's room.
Okay.
And then can I do an obs check of what the like furniture in the room looks like?
There's like a chair, a desk, and her bed.
Is there
Kyo's
anything
currently eating, just looking at the rice in her
No, I'm
bed with
eating it. I'm
absolute.
like forcing myself to eat the rice.
Okay.
is there anywhere precarious I could place this bowl?
The bed frame or the edge of the chair.
So like is there like a headboard to the bed or something?
Not really. There's just posts.
But I could possibly fit this bowl on top of one of those posts.
Theoretically, yes.
Is Kyo in the bed?
Yes,
no,
but you also understand that. Never mind.
I'm at the desk. I'm sitting at the desk eating.
Oh. Okay, Station slips out of the room and goes back into his room and puts the bowl on the ground and gives up on his prank.
All right, who eats berries again?
Station does.
Okay,
You
so
have to
Station
come-
goes to Kevlin and asks for berries then?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
I'm going to mix berries in with my rice.
Okay, roll.
18.
I also rolled an 18.
Uh-huh. What was that roll on the desk before you typed it in?
What?
What?
No, Andrew was making like dice things and went like this, and so I was
I
like,
did?
"Oh, he's rolling," and then I saw you typing rapidly.
Oh,
and I was
I
like,
don't even. I've been using the thing because I don't have my dice with me.
I thought you had rolled something and it was bad, and you're like, "I'll just roll it."
Did I do that? Did I do that motion?
It looks like it,
That's funny.
but I might just be tripping. All right.
tripping.
After the night in, you two go like, okay, the berries were good, and go to sleep. You guys wake up the next morning, and there's a knock on all of your doors. There's someone here to clean the room, and they're all kind of surprised that you guys are still here.
Wait a minute. Station runs. He dashes out, knocks on Kyo's door.
She opens it.
Were we supposed to leave already?
I don't know.
Did he say within the next day and we just slept in?
I have no idea. I thought it was like after, like beyond. I have no idea. I guess we
Yeah,
should
we gotta
just
go find. We gotta go find that guy. We need to. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Pack up your things.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this.
We're so dumb. Okay. Alright, I closed my door and finished packing up my things.
Station's gonna go door to door and make sure everyone's getting ready to go, I guess.
The rest of you, are you packing up now?
I was already packed.
I'm gonna say that Dante already had his stuff packed and he was just chilling.
Oh, whatever.
I already had myself packed and
Whatever.
was chilling.
Well, to be fair,
Whatever.
Dante doesn't have anything really to carry. Like,
No, I'm not. Whatever.
Well, all of my stuff's already in the bag of holding. or in my
I mean,
backpack, and I
the
didn't
only
pull it
new
out.
thing Dante got was like a vial of poison and some food. That's it. And, like, just gonna. I mean,
Carl, is there a chest at the foot of each bed, right? An empty
Yeah.
chest. Station pulls out the cold bowl of rice from last night from under the bed and leaves it in the chest before he leaves.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys all get ready. Do you guys get in the cart with the donkey, or what do you do? What are y'all doing once you get packed up?
I go to the cart and I try to pet the donkey on the nose. Say hi.
The donkey goes,
It just opens his mouth and doesn't make any noise.
no, it screeches. Doesn't even make a proper donkey noise.
I pluck some. Wait, no. Do I have anything? No, I can't feed it anything. Okay. I will befriend this donkey. It's fine.
What are the rest of you doing?
I go down and attempt to stab my sword into the wagon.
All right, you guys.
Or I could just lay it there.
And then, Ruth, roll to see how well you stab it.
Please don't tell me you're gonna destroy our cart, man.
It's gonna be a clean slice. 16. Alright, I add my sword thing to it.
Yes.
Hold on, give me
Andrew's so stressed.
a second.
Monster truck, man.
Monster truck.
Moonster cart.
Don't worry, it's in the 20s.
All right.
25.
25. All right. You guys see? And just the blade gets clean struck into the cart. Straight through the cart, into the ground.
Into the
You now have a
ground.
plow attached to the back of your cart.
Good
An
enough.
anchor.
I wanted it to be slightly in, but that's fine.
How are you slightly into a board?
Like, a little bit. Or like
How
go
is that?
horizontally into the sport beam.
Bro, you would have like destroyed that cart. With splintered everywhere.
Hang on. Carl, what's the
Realizing Saul really was the only character with a whole brain cell dedicated.
I take
Carl,
offense
what
to
is
that.
what's the limitation on deep thinking again, Carl?
The limitation?
Yeah.
You do it to add to you contemplating a problem to think of a solution.
Okay, what does it add?
It adds like a D4 for every bonus in it you have.
Okay. So Station just thought of this idea. He watched Kevlin throw this thing into the cart, this sword in the cart. And now Station is interested. He says, Kevlin,
Yeah.
I have Saul's chain. Do you think if we wrap this chain around that blade on one end and then wrapped the other end around you could fly if you sang the sword into the air?
I can just stand on the sword and fly.
Well, sort of. Not very well.
Not very well, but I can still do it.
And this
You think we
chain
could-
can fly off and get impaled by whatever on
You
the
think
ground.
we could attach cargo to it and fly it through the air?
The question is, will the chain get cut?
Get what?
Cut.
Will the chain be cut?
Will the chain be cut? I have a very sharp blade.
It's a good question.
You can
You know what
attempt
else?
it.
You know what else is a good question?
Do you keep any of these checkpoints I have?
You know what else is a good question, Kevlin?
hmm
How many hairs do you think this donkey has?
That's a good question. I'm too lazy
All
to
right.
count.
Well, while the rest of them are questioning that, so are you guys setting out? Are you leaving
I'm
town?
ready to
Or-
go. I don't know what they're doing.
We're sitting in the cart discussing this. What are you talking about?
Okay. Who? So somebody ties up the donkey. I don't care who.
Tie up donkey.
Okay. Cool. And you guys like move forward. The donkey just goes and then starts moving forward. It kind of has this weird limp to the side, and so it constantly keeps veering slightly to the left, and you keep having to correct it back. You guys go through the entire city. The sword is turning up stones behind, so there's this giant trench forming in every street you drive down. Like about
Wonderful.
that deep and about that wide. It just is plowing through. All of the townsfolk are just looking at you, real quizzical, like with this screaming donkey, and the blade just plowing through the cobblestone streets.
We could be a wonderful farmer.
You guys eventually make it to the front gate. All of the main soldiers are looking at you quizzically, like, "What the heck is this?" And they go, Where are you headed?"
Which direction is Nestor's?
You just tore up the entire main street.
Yeah, I'm
You
sorry.
understand how much that's gonna take to fix?
We'll be back.
Fix
We're
your plow.
Kevlin, can you sing and lift the sword off the ground? You can just set it in the cart.
It's like 6 feet. How long is this cart?
Definitely enough to just at least have it sitting. It's definitely easier than anchoring it. It takes you like most of the morning to get through the town because the donkey's having to plow through stone.
Fine, I pull it out. No one
All
touch
right.
it. It's gonna cut you.
All right. She pulls it out and sets it in the cart. It's like afternoon right now. The guard goes, "I'm gonna have to ask that you pay for that."
I throw him a sack of gold.
Station.
With what gold do you have? I'm
No.
looking at your
We have
character
no
sheet
gold.
right now. There is 0 gold in here, my guy.
Station hops out and he walks up to the guard and he's like, "Hey man, listen. I can hook you up with some of the good berries if that'll tide you over for a while."
He just looks at you and goes,
You trying to bribe a guard?
what on earth do you mean?"
Here, try one of these. He pulls one out.
He takes a berry and he just goes, They can pass."
All right, Station hops back on the cart.
All right, you guys drive off and you just kind of see the guard just looking at the ground, just pondering things. Because, yeah.
He
We got him.
critically
Now
failed.
what? Now
That guy's
what?
gonna have a bad trip.
All right. It takes you most of the rest of the afternoon to get to the intersection between the main road. And it becomes nightfall before you even get to the valley between Sterling and the river. But I'm gonna fast track this because I don't want to bore our audience with travel time. So that passes. You guys wake up. Nothing happens. You guys head south down the road, and you come to a familiar place. It is evening yet again. An entire day passes for you getting through the valley. You see the river off in the distance and a very familiar bridge. Coincidentally, the only bridge that bridges the gap between this side of the river and that side of the river.
Theo, is this where the troll was?
I think so. I think this isn't where we were detained, was it?
No.
Whatever, we have no choice at this point. It's getting
That's true. That's true.
All right. You guys start to cross the bridge, and then you hear the of wood beneath you, like something's clamoring underneath. You guys hear heavy breathing.
We should have left that sword in the bottom of this thing.
Could have paved right through it.
And then you hear a thump behind you. You look back and there is a very intimidating, nearly 12-foot tall creature standing on the bridge, looking down
Behind
at all
us?
of you. Mm-hmm. The
Um,
Dante turns around and goes and starts running. But the big tall creature just reaches down and grabs the end of the cart. And Dante's going nowhere. Everybody roll initiative.
19.
$16.
Good.
17.
12.
Okay, it looks like all of you will go before its first official action, but it does get a surprise action. So, who's sitting in the cart, and in what order?
Definitely
Theo's
not
at
me.
the front, right?
I'm
Okay,
in the back. Because I was by my sword and my sword was in the back.
gotcha. All right. What's your AC again, Kevlin?
15.
All right. Okay. First action the troll takes after grabbing onto the cart. He reaches in, he grabs Kevlin and throws her in the river.
Well, goodbye.
Um,
Hi.
Kevlin,
You can
do you know how to
swim.
swim?
No. I do not.
All right, cool. You guys just hear ah! Bloop.
I
It's
grew up in
Kevlin
a
falls
library.
into the river and is now being swept by the current downstream. All right. What do the rest of you do?
I jump in. I take off my cloak and I jump in after. I can swim.
All right. Q dives in after Kevlin. All right, that leaves Gante and Seishin. What are your actions?
Dante's gonna throw his daggers at the troll and attack it 3
All right.
times per hand.
All right. You're throwing the dagger?
Yeah, I'm throwing
Okay.
both of them.
Okay. Roll a
Yeah,
d20.
I'll roll 2. Hold on, let me make sure I look at my hit bonuses for this.
All right. And Sation, what are you doing?
Okay.
It's bear time.
All right.
I got a 27 and a 28.
All right. Very cool. You throw the blades. They straight into the skin. He goes. Is
Do
a
I
very
tell?
angry troll.
Do I
You
tell?
go right on top of him. He makes eye contact with you.
Can I use my 2 more attacks per hand now?
Potentially. You would have to get it out of his skin first. So,
Okay, well, I'm gonna attempt to do that.
all
Do I
right.
get
You
any
pull on the
bonus?
blades, and they are stuck.
Okay, well, never mind. That's not very good.
The troll then.
Well, I guess I can roll for damage.
Yeah. Roll for damage. The troll makes eye contact with you, Hunter, and is not pleased. Sation, roll for your attack, and Dante, let me know what you get for damage.
It's a D4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Rolled to hit. I rolled a 31.
Okay. All right, you go to slash him. Roll for damage.
I need to recall really fast. Okay, I get 3 attacks. Okay. Did you hear me, Carl?
You get 3 attacks.
Yeah, 11 total
then-
damage.
11 total damage. Cool.
Yeah.
11 total damage, and how much was your total damage, Hunter?
5?
5? Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, unless I had more damage bonus that I didn't write down because I'm dumb, but yeah.
Okay, what were the individual rolls on both of them?
4 and a 1.
4 and a 1. Okay. Cool. Thank you. All right. So, you guys do some decent damage. It is definitely pissed. And okay. What's your armor class? Dante?
If I put it down correctly, it'll be a 13.
Cool. All right. Damn. This dice bot sucks. All right. So it tries to swing for you twice, but eventually it grabs you, hits you up, and slams you in the back of the cart for 4 damage.
Okay. Excuse me.
It is very angry. It then looks at you, Sation. And what's your armor class?
14.
14? Okay,
Yeah.
it'll hit. Where are you standing? Are you off the cart, on the cart?
I'm off the cart if I damaged it.
Okay. It turns around and backhands you and launches you down the bridge. So like you're still on the bridge, but you're farther behind it.
Gotcha.
Like it's standing here, here's the cart, you're here. It backhands you and you fly back for a total damage of 4 damage.
Cool.
All right. Everyone gets to go again. Kevlin.
Yeah.
Roll a d20 for me.
Oh.
Oh no.
That one?
Keo, roll a d20 for me.
Do I add anything? Am I
Whatever your swimming bonus is.
okay? Oh.
And then I need a second d20 for Ob's Chet to find Kevlin.
Oh no.
So that's a 26 for swimming, and then where is that? Is that survival? Which
Swimming?
skill?
Or observation.
I don't have a straight up ob skill.
That's okay. Then just roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Nat 20.
All right. Kevlin, you have been spotted. Bad news. You are under the current, and if you remain under the current for more than 6 rounds, you are donezo. This is round 6. This is my turn counter. All right. Now to the boys on the bridge. What do you do? Dante, you're currently back down on the cart. Big man above you. Seishin, you are currently face first on floorboards, behind Big Boy. Declare your actions.
Gonna get up and teleport back onto the knives to try to pull them out again.
All right, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, do you want 1 or 2?
Just 1.
Okay. 13.
Alrighty.
You didn't want any bonuses, did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. You try to do that, and like you overshoot it a little, and you like grab onto the knife, but you're like on his back and like reaching over, grabbing the dagger, as opposed to like on top of him. You're like, oh no. Seishin.
With my athletics, I bought sprinting twice. Can I make up the ground I lost in one turn?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna dice him up again, I guess.
All right.
Run up and dice him.
All right. Run and roll.
That is a 20.
All right. Remind me, do you have a critical feature?
No. I rolled a 6 plus my bonus is a 20.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yes, that will hit.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Roll for damage.
Okay, I just rediscovered my damage bonus, so we'll pretend like it didn't exist on the last hit that I did. So that'll be 4, 3, 3. So that's 10 with the damage bonus added to it.
Okay. You
You
said
said this
10?
thing is, yeah, 10 damage.
11.
You said this thing is 12 feet tall.
Indeed. You're striking at its legs.
Okay, yeah.
Alrighty. Cool, cool. Now its turn. It grabs Dante again and throws him. Dante, you are going to take another 4 points of fall damage, my guy. And then it is going to turn around and it is going to attempt to grapple Sation.
Okay, can I evade the grapple? Can I roll to do that?
Yes.
What am I trying to beat here?
A 23.
Okay, that's doable. I rolled a
5.
19 with my bonus.
19 with your bonus?
Yep.
Okay. So he does grapple you, picks you up by you try to dodge, but he grabs you by the head and
Oh my god. Can I bite him while he's grabbed my head? I do have bear fangs.
you can indeed.
Nat 20 on that bite. Which is good because I don't have a biting skill to add to that with, so.
Well, he can't really avoid it, so. Alright, that'll be 3 damage.
Let's go. To me or to
He goes
the
to him.
oh, okay.
To you, that would be a he picks you up and slams you into the side of the bridge, and that's
Oh
good
my
for
god.
9 damage, my guy. Station, you notice that like after he slams you, he like lets you go, and you look at his hand, and his hand just like seals up.
Oh no. Oh boy.
All right, and now for Homeboy's third and final maneuver. He gets down there and lifts up the cart, tosses it into the river.
No.
It falls in, but the donkey gets caught, and so now the donkey is totally freaking out. Like, the only thing holding the cart on is the donkey, and we have no idea how long it is going to be holding it there.
No.
Also, Kevlin's sword falls out and sinks to the bottom of the river.
Okay.
Great. Good. Cool, 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 cool.
Getting slammed and watching these things happen to the cart that he was so excited about. Sation gets pissed and he's worked into a rage and a frenzy. If possible.
Yes. One momento. All right, cool. All right. Yes, Sation can work himself into a frenzy. Next turn. Kevlin. Roll, my friend.
14.
Cool. Better, but not quite good enough. Keo, I need 2 rolls from you. Again, 1 to swim and 1 to try and attempt to grapple Kevlin.
The swimming is a 28, and then what bonus do I use to grapple? I don't have a grappling skill.
Well then you don't have a bonus for it, and roll.
It's a 14.
Okay. Okay, 14. So since that would typically be under an unarmed fighting skill, which is typically a triangle difficulty, that would be a -3. So that would be an 11.
Wait, my unarmed fighting skill is +2.
Yes, but do you have a grappling feature under it?
No.
Then it's -3.
So it's an 11.
Yes, correct. Now, technically, Kevlin's armor in her armor class doesn't really count. However, Kevlin is an inexperienced swimmer drowning, so Kevlin is actively causing it to be more difficult to save her. So, Kevlin, I'm going to need you to roll a d20 because you're flailing.
I rolled a 15.
You do not successfully grapple Kevlin.
That dice just rolled a nat 1. I don't know why it's rolling 15s now.
All right, back to the boys on the bridge. Gante, you are at the end of the bridge, the other side, the safe side, the promised land. You just saw the donkey just get absolutely manhandled, and is now dangling off the bridge, attempting to hold the cart. But the cart is like being dipped into the water like monkey tails. Sation just got smacked silly and is now bleeding profusely. On the side.
Yes.
And is foaming at the mouth because his monster truck just got totally trashed. Bro, that was my new whip.
Yo, I just got that detailed, bro.
I guess
I'm gonna start
Dante.
having to make like cart detailing shops for Station to frequent. Listen, man. We got custom rims on this thing. It's got mithril rims on this thing.
That would be cool, though.
So I have
Do you know what kind of
sprinting.
horsepower this centaur has? I have a name.
So anyway, I have sprinting ×1. So how far could I make it running? Because I want to try to run
You
as
could
close to
get close, but not all the way. You could also attempt to teleport, but
Yeah, I was trying to run to the donkey. I wasn't really gonna try to run to the troll.
well, you could probably make it to the donkey,
So
but I don't know how well you're going to be able to pull homeboy up because it's like several hundred pounds are dangling off the side.
bold of you to assume I'm gonna try to pull up the donkey.
All right.
Okay.
Dante will make it, but he'll be able to do his action next turn. All right, Sation, your turn.
I'm about to dice this motherfucker up hard. Station angry.
Angry.
So Okay. So Station's going to accept an ancestor's gift to roll an extra d4 to attack. And that's just insurance because my attack is -2 because I'm in a rage.
Yeah.
So let me roll real quick. Lucky me. Okay. So that's 5 plus. Well, that's 17 to attack.
17 to attack.
Yeah.
It misses.
Wonderful.
All right. Now it's Homeboy's turn. What's your armor class, Station?
I said 14 earlier. It's 15
Okay, cool.
because I'm doing unarmed combat right now.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Homeboy punches you in the gut for 3 damage.
Cool.
And then punches you again for 6. And then he breaks off a piece of wood and bats you over the head for 7.
Great. Okay. Okay. Someone please help me. Please. Dante, please help me before I get my head stomped on.
Well, I would have to have my turn next. for that
Station
to
has
happen.
1 hit point, homie.
Ah, yes, that's not very good.
Zoink, Scoob! We gotta
Luckily,
get out of here!
luckily, Dante has a totally not at all stupid plan that he is going to totally not at all hope works because he's definitely not worried that it's going to fail.
All right, Kevlin. It's that time of of combat again. I need
16.
you
Time
to
play on the
roll
water.
a
16.
16. Good job. It was almost good enough.
Oh my god.
Homie's going to need a straight up nat 20.
All right, and Keo. I need 1 roll for swimming and 1 roll to attempt to grapple Kevlin.
So that's a 29 to swim, and then a 17 to grapple.
Is that including the minus?
Oh no, 15.
Okay.
Or wait, is it
14.
-3?
Yeah, so it would be a 14. Okay, Kevlin, roll to flail.
17.
Oy vey.
That dice literally just rolled a nat 1.
Time to put it
That
in
was
dice scale.
You just rolled another nat 1. What the hell?
All right, Dante. Now it's time for you.
Okay, here's Dante's totally not stupid plan. He's going to. Okay, well, let me ask this first of all. What position is the donkey in? Like, describe to me how is it like flailing or
So
whatever it's
like,
doing.
okay, so like here's the post. like the railing. Here's the donkey.
Okay, so it's just got like its hooves off.
Is it
Okay,
still-
that's
is
what
it-
that's what I thought. Okay.
Is
yeah.
it connected to the cart still? It's like stuck
Oh
there?
yeah, dude, the cart's dragging it into the river. Like if either the donkey or the railing breaks, homeboy's going for a swim.
So here's what Dante is gonna do. He's gonna go up to the donkey. He's gonna grab it, like wrap his arms around his, like whatever he can secure most, preferably the neck or something, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever he can grab onto. And then he's gonna try to teleport both him and the donkey to the troll for like to the daggers on the troll. He's gonna try to do that. He has no idea if it's gonna work, but he's gonna try.
Roll a d20.
Okay, well this is
I
gonna
like this plan. This is a
I-
good plan.
This is a good plan.
I'm gonna like the plan if it goes well, as in if I get a good roll.
Come on, plan.
I
believe in you.
did not get a good roll. I got an 8, so yeah, that's not very good. And I didn't cheat. Just putting that out there.
It
I could have
was-
cheated, but I did not cheat. I got an 8.
It was an admirable effort.
I sure hope you wouldn't cheat for just an 8.
No, I would
know,
not.
for
I would
real.
definitely okay. So here's why I say I'm not cheating. Is when I roll an 8, the 3 numbers adjacent to the 8 are 20, 16, and 10. I could have easily said I had a nat 20, but I didn't. I rolled an 8, and I went with my 8. Fair play.
All right. It does not work, but you are teleported on the troll, and since I admire your plan, I will be a kind DM. And one of the knives is loose.
Ah, awesome. I'm gonna stab the troll 3 times then. Let me attack 3 times. Well, actually, I may not be able to do that because it might get stuck again, but I'm gonna roll just in case. Oh,
As
well,
long as you
those
recognize the potential defects.
those are straight up trash. Hold on. What is my bonus again? That.
It'll be
So
in, I believe your bonus to attack
my bonus is
is
a
a plus
9.
9.
Yes, I know. I had to pull it up. So I've got a 24, a 17, and an 11.
Cool.
Literally rolled a 2.
You hit it twice.
Okay, that's better than 0. Better than 0.
I think.
Okay, that's gonna be.
Wait.
That's,
No, you hit it once. My bad.
oh well, damn it! I'm gonna have to roll again because I just rolled twice. I'm gonna roll again just to be fair. Actually, hold on. I just double checking that I don't have a damage bonus. Okay, I don't. Doesn't look like I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I thought.
You can disengage without getting an attack of opportunity, though. That's cool.
Well, yeah, but I'm not in the position. To
But
do
no
that.
damage bonus.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. I shouldn't have rolled, but I did to be fair. That's 1 damage. 1 measly damage.
Ooh.
Very cool. Thank you. All right, and Sation's turn.
Station's still in a rage, despite being at 1 hit point. So Station's gonna roll to attack. That's the plan.
All right.
Here.
All right. As long as you recognize the potential.
I recognize the
potential
potential here. Don't worry, I have a plan here. I'm not being that reckless. So I get 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a nat 20, a 15, and an 11 here for my 3 attacks.
All right. A nat 20, 3, and 11?
Nat 20, 15, and 11.
15. Is that including your bonuses?
No.
Okay.
The nat 20 is a 32, 15 is a 27, and the 11 is a 23.
Okay, then you do hit.
All 3?
Yes.
Okay. So I already accepted my ancestor's gift, so I can't do that. However, okay, so I'm gonna roll for damage here. So because I'm in the Rage of the Forgotten Sun, I add a D4 to all damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I'm going to do this, Carl, is I'm just going to take the first d6 and add it to the first d4. I guess it doesn't matter because it's additive, huh?
Yeah. I just need a cumulative thing.
3d4. So that's 20 damage plus, hang on. That's 20 damage plus 2 per hit, so that's 26.
It took.
And then I'm going to activate my Ancestor's Frenzy, which allows Station to ignore initiative and attack first on the next turn.
Cool. All right. Next turn passes. Station go.
Yeah, I'm going to attack again. So let me run through the same deal here. 3d20. So that'll come out to 27, 24, and 13.
27, 24, and 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 of those will hit.
Okay. So then 2d6.
Or actually, 1 second. He's going to attempt to block one of them. Well, actually, he's going to attempt to block both, but he's going to fail on the second one. The first one he blocks. The second one you will hit.
Cool. Three plus 2 is 5. That is 8 damage.
8 damage?
Yep.
All right. Cool. It is very bothered. All right. Kevlin. It's that time of the turn again.
Six.
Cool. Keo. It's that time. I need your true rolls. Kevlin, roll the flail.
I have a 20 to swim and a 12 to grapple.
Is that
My-
including the minus?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, because I rolled a 7 to flail.
All right. You successfully grapple Kevlin.
Okay.
Woo!
All right, cool. Next turn you can pull her to the surface.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, Dante.
Yo, I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna attack with the three times with the one hand, and I'm gonna try to get the other knife free and attack 3 times if I can with that.
All right. Roll to attack.
Okay. But can I roll to like get the knife out, the dagger out first, and then roll to attack? Or
Yes.
okay. That is gonna be an 11, so that ain't gonna do it. Okay.
Nope.
So
All right.
we're just gonna roll my 3 attacks then. Which is gonna be a 29, a 22, and a 12. The 12 is not gonna hit. The 29 I know does. I think the 22 will, but I'm not totally sure.
22 will hit.
Okay, so I hit 2 of them. Epic. Okay.
But you are going to run into a problem there on the first one, but roll for damage for the first one.
Okay. Duly noted. 3.
Cool. It just and the blade is proper stuck again.
Damn it, that's what I figured.
But homeboy reaches back, to get you, misses. Rolls again. Would you like to? Do you have the option to try and avoid?
I'm pretty sure I have a dodge of some sort. I don't know where it is. Where the hell is it? I thought I had like a dodge.
You have an agility that I can see on here, but that just adds to your general armor class. But I don't see one.
Okay, I guess the only thing I have would be disengage, which is not helpful in this sense. For some reason I thought I had a dodge, but I don't.
Wait.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for me.
Very unfortunate. All right.
Although at least I still have a lot of hit points, so I can tank a hit, I guess.
All right. And homie throws you against the railing. You're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
And now he turns his attention to Seishin.
Hey, big scary 12-foot troll man.
Seishin, you have the option to try and dodge.
I do have fleet-footed, which is dodge, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or
Let me make sure I have.
let me double check.
I'm looking at the right thing here.
Fleet-footed would be adding to your armor class while using that fighting style.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this dude's plan? What's he throwing at me right now?
He's trying to hit you with his fist. Like this.
Okay.
And you don't have a dodge from what I can tell, which is mucho unfortunate.
It is mucho unfortunate.
All right. What do you do in this moment? I'm going to give you an option to tell me what you would like to try and do.
Okay, so I have this plan in my head. So I'll say this now since there's no better time for Seishin, as far as Seishin's concerned. All right. Chain. Saul's chain. Loop. Grab hand with loop. Tighten around wrist with chain.
Might be a little elaborate for like the 0.2 seconds that you're...
That's what I was thinking. My other plan was throw out an attack as powerful or stronger straight into his hand. Fight power with power. I am in a rage. I don't have many options here.
Do you have a counterattack?
No.
That would make that impossible.
Very well. Then my plan is to grapple. I'm going to use his weight against him and try to grapple him using the arm of the strike attempt.
Unfortunately, that would also count as a counterattack, but because it's an action.
Grapple.
Yes,
I see.
but it's an intentional movement. It's not like a grapple's not a reactionary action.
Understandable.
So, yeah. Wouldn't
In that
fall
case, Seishin uses what strength he has left to put the dimension ring on.
All right. Roll.
Oh boy. Is this on my what skill is this?
No skill. Just a raw
Oh,
roll.
I'm going to use my 1 luck point that I have to re-roll this. Come on, Dicebot. Dicebot hates me. 9.
It's at this moment that you see this shimmering light come from behind you, reflecting on the troll's face. And he just barely misses you, even though he was definitely about to hit you.
Interesting.
The chain feels heavy.
I
You're
see.
All right, next turn. Kevlin. Guess what time it is? It's time to play.
She's still. Why does she still have to? Because I'm pulling her to the surface, though.
That is correct. If you have ever tried to save someone from drowning, like I have, they keep flailing even after you've grappled them. Continually, actually.
13.
Like, the number one impediment to people being saved from drowning is themselves.
13.
13.
Okay. Okay, well that's a 15 to, or no, 15 plus, that's a 28 to swimming,
Okay.
and then it's a 16 to grapple.
Cool. You do pull Kevlin to the surface. Congratulations, Kevlin. Your drowning timer has been reset to 6. And you know,
Reset?
yes.
So I'm still drowning.
Well, no, you just got a
Yes.
breath of air. But yes. But also no. But you're about to be pulled on shore next turn, so you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. Gante.
Say Gante one more time, bro.
Listen, man, I'm trying to make you angry so you hurt the bridge troll. Think of it as inspiration.
Well, there's not much I can do. I don't have I don't have much of a choice otherwise. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to teleport to the knives, to the daggers. These are daggers, not knives. Let's attempt to teleport to the daggers, although I'm only going to do it with one hand. And the reason I'm doing it with one hand and not two is because in the other hand, I'm going to have one of the vials of unnamed substance out. I'm going to attempt to pour it in the troll's mouth.
Might be easier just to shove it and hope he crunches down, but...
Well, in either event, I have to get to the troll's face first.
That is
which
true.
Is why
I just wanted to
specified
let you
the
know.
entire action.
Yes. I just wanted to let you know it is easier, because otherwise you'd have to, like, uncork it, and that's like...
Yeah, I'll just throw it in his mouth if I can. Yeah.
Cool.
But I have to get there first, which is not going to be an easy task. Well, that roll is actually pretty good. That's a, what is that? That is a 16. Okay, that's a 16.
You do indeed teleport.
Okay.
And you teleport right into his chest and go... He looks down at you, not pleased.
Okay, well, I'm going to now throw the vial into its mouth.
Roll.
Or at least attempt to throw, because I have to roll. Would I? Well, no, because I'm not using the daggers, so I wouldn't get a hit bonus. Yeah, no, because I'm not using the fighting style, so I wouldn't get a hit bonus, right? Like, would that technically be true?
That
'Cause
is correct.
I'm technically not throwing a weapon. I'm just throwing a vial.
Well, I'll count it.
Okay.
Screw it. I'll count it.
I was arguing against the fact, but okay, I'll take it. I rolled a nat 20, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But in that case, that's going to be a 29.
Very cool. That is successful. It does get in the mouth. He crunches down. Very unpleasant. He makes the same face. It's a familiar face. You can't confirm what the substance was, but that was the face that Seishin made when he ate that rice.
It's a vial of rice.
The most deadly poison known to man.
Yes.
The bridge troll is very much disgusted, but also alarmed because it's now coughing up blood. And it just kind of falls over and breaks the railing and falls into the river.
I'm gonna assume that means I fall into the river with
That
it.
is also correct, along with your knives.
Yeah, I would really love to get those back. Oh, and I don't have swimming. That's epic. Yeah. Let me just double check, even though I know for a fact I do not have swimming. That is the case. Yeah, I 100% do not have swimming.
Zoink, Scoob.
Like zoink, Scoob.
You're so done with this.
Hey,
Station's still alive and is
screw you,
next in
Keo. I
initiative
killed
order.
it.
Indeed, he is.
This happened. So you were on like the troll's chest, right, or back or
Yes, the
something?
knives are large in its chest. I teleported to the knives, so yes, I'm on its
Which
chest.
which side of the bridge did they fall over? My side or the opposite side, Carl? Because I was like knocked down.
So
They went off the
there's
side
the
of the bridge,
that's
right?
going across, right?
Hmm?
They fell off the left side of the bridge.
So is that the upstream or downstream side?
Upstream side.
All right. Station uses the. Hang on, there's a cat attacking my legs. Station uses the chain, Saul's chain, and drops it into the water while holding one end in hopes
Cool.
that Dante will be able to grab onto it. Or someone will grab onto it.
Dante, roll a d20 for me. And hold it for next round. All right, Kevlin, Keo, you know what time it is. Kevlin, flail, Keo, save.
This is the best combat I've ever seen. Kevlin versus water.
2.
2?
Whole 2.
Okay, great.
It does not
I
sound
got a 4 for grappling. I got a 25 for swimming, and I got a 4 for.
The 4 was the roll, or the 4 was after the bonus? Or
The 4
negative,
was
right?
after. I got a
Okay,
7.
cool. All right. Kevlin, you get pulled to shore.
Oh, we are thriving.
You guys look over at the bridge. The bridge is righteously ruined.
Is the cart still on the bridge? Are the donkey and the cart still?
Oh, no. The donkey is still flailing on the railing, but the cart is currently hanging off the bridge, half dipped into the water.
Wait, did
Okay.
the troll fall off on the side of the donkey flailing? Because technically the railing would have been broken.
Different side. Troll fell on the opposite side from you. Donkey is on the near side to you.
Okay. Keo starts running up shore towards the bridge.
Kevlin cannot run upstream. She is exhausted. Actually, Kevlin, you have 2 levels of exhaustion on you right now.
I'm just gonna lay right here.
Cool. Gante, I need you to roll 3 d20s for me, my bro.
What about the roll that you told me to hold on to?
Okay, 2 d20s. I lied. Tell me that first one.
That was a 16.
Excellent. Cool. You feel a chain touching your arm.
Okay, I will now roll my other two, which are a 17 and a 15.
All right. You feel a slight warmth, and then your knives release very calmly.
Good, good.
And then you grab onto the chain. Sation, pull. You feel a
Yes,
tug.
sir. Do you need me to roll for my pull?
I do. I need you to roll a strength check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and add your... Yeah. Roll and then add your pack mule bonus.
You mean my athleticism bonus?
No, I mean your pack mule bonus.
I don't know. That's just a, as far as I'm concerned, that's just a carry capacity buff.
That is correct.
Ah.
Since you don't have a pulling thing, you're going to be over the
I see.
shoulder and dragging him.
I
It's
see
the
what you're
only way
saying.
that'll make this work.
Okay.
Got to get creative with your skills, ladies and gents.
You do know how much that pack mule bonus is, right, Carl?
Yes.
'Cause I don't. I don't know what the. You just put the raw number in my carry capacity, so I don't know what the bonus is.
Yeah. So the
My roll on the die was 18.
You should be fine.
My roll on the die was 18.
Okay. Roll again.
Sorry, I keep. 15. Hello?
I'm sorry. You guys cut out, or I cut out. I don't know.
15. 15 is the second roll.
Awesome. After 2 rounds of dragging the chain, Dante, you get to shore and you clamber up, coughing up water.
All right, Sation's gonna fall down and reduce to human form. I think he's too exhausted at this point.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Sation worn out. He go back human.
Station worn out, he go back human. Gotcha. All right, Keo, you get up to the bridge after running for 2 turns. You're exhausted. You also have 2 levels of exhaustion. Really, these are your options. Watch the donkey get dragged into the river or cut it loose from the monster cart. And watch the monster cart go downriver.
I take my dagger and start cutting the donkey loose.
All right. After a couple seconds, Sation, you see the monster cart flowing downriver.
Sation retreats into the temple of his mind. He can't take anything else. He is mentally in danger, so he's gonna retreat into the temple of the mind.
Danger. I love this. All right. And
I mean, he's at 1 HP, so I mean,
indeed he is. You might want to request healing.
I'm in the temple of my mind. I can't request anything.
All right. Well, I guess in that case, that leaves us at a good spot to call it for tonight because it is 10 p.m. Hope y'all enjoyed this combat section. I know it started out slow, but I put a lot of work into this. I even made a really cool sketch of Homeboy here.
Oh,
wow!
Yes.
Yeah, Homeboy's yoked.
I feel a lot less bad about getting trashed by that thing now.
I wish I would have poisoned it like 4 rounds ago. Maybe that would have killed it sooner.
I was imagining like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, but like 12 feet tall, not a
No.
yoked monster.
He's a yoked monster with like semi-fish features as well.
I respect that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he gets 3 hit points a round.
He does get 3 points of hit point regeneration a round.
I was gonna
Who
tell you
does?
guys, but I was like, oh, that's metagaming. I can't do that.
Who does?
Trolls.
The troll.
Trolls get
Speaking of which,
3
I get one hit
HP
point
round.
a round.
Oh
That's true.
yeah, I remember that. The troll, yeah.
That's why
Trolls are nasty boys.
Why a troll regen is the best regen ring you can get because it's 3 HP around.
I have 1 HP around regen, so I totally forgot
That's
about
pretty
that.
good.
So
All
I
right.
guess that means I probably recovered like 3 or 4 hit points. But yeah.
Indeed. With that, thank you for joining us for Dice Addicts Anonymous. We hope you enjoyed. Tune in next time for the remainder of the adventure and travel to Hold'em. For those of you who are going to join us as players next time, sorry we didn't get to Hold'em this session. We'll see you in a session or two. But anyway, have a great night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I promise you, I'm trying to close it right now. I promise. I'm doing my best.
I'm gonna go to the YouTube right now and see and